Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins. If you're a collector or just someone who enjoys the thrill of discovering hidden treasures, you're going to love this video. Specifically, we'll be talking about the 2008 D Lincoln penny. Yes, that's right, a humble 1-cent coin that could potentially be worth up to $2,000 or more. Stick around to learn about its history, the unique factors that give it such value, and how you might have one hiding in your pocket change right now. Let's get started. Before we talk about the 2008 D penny specifically, let's quickly touch on the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure's likeness, which was groundbreaking at the time. Over the years, the Lincoln cent has seen many changes. The iconic wheat ears reverse design was used from 1909 to 1958, and then the reverse changed to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design stayed in circulation until 2008, making the 2008 D penny part of the last batch of coins to feature the Lincoln Memorial reverse. That's one reason collectors are so interested in it. But that's not all. Now, let's zoom in on the 2008 D penny. The D stands for the Denver Mint, where the coin was produced. While billions of Lincoln pennies were struck in 2008, some very rare and unique factors make certain 2008 D pennies worth thousands of dollars. Mint errors coins with minting errors are highly sought after by collectors. Some 2008 D pennies were struck with errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies. These errors occur during the minting process and make the coin rare and valuable. High-grades coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. If your 2008 D penny is in pristine, uncirculated condition and receives a grade of MS67 or higher from a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, it could be worth up to $2,000 or more. Transitional significance. As mentioned earlier, 2008 was the final year of the Lincoln Memorial reverse. In 2009, the penny's design changed to commemorate Lincoln's 200th birthday with 4 different reverse designs. This historical transition adds to the collectability of the 2008 D penny. So, how can you tell if your 2008 D penny is worth big money? Here are a few key steps. Look for the D mint mark check below the date on the coin's obverse front side. If there's a small D, it was minted in Denver. Examine the condition. Is your coin shiny and free from scratches, dents, or discoloration? The better the condition, the higher its potential value. Search for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin closely. Look for signs of doubling, especially on the date, letters, or Lincoln's profile. Off-center strikes or other anomalies are also worth noting. Get it graded. If you think you have a valuable penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service. They'll authenticate and grade your coin, which can significantly increase its resale value. Let's talk about some real-world examples of 2008 D pennies that have fetched high prices. In a recent auction, a 2008 D penny graded MS67 by PCGS sold for over $1,800. What made it so special? Its flawless condition and exceptional strike quality. Another example is a 2008 D penny with a noticeable doubling on the date and lettering. This era coin was highly sought after and sold for around $2,000. These stories show that even a common coin like the 2008 D penny can become a collector's dream under the right circumstances. You might be wondering where to find these valuable coins. The good news is they could be anywhere. Here are some tips. Check your pocket change. Start with the pennies you already have at home. You might be surprised by what you find. Visit coin shops. Local coin shops often have unsearched rolls of pennies. You might get lucky and find a 2008 D in great condition. Search bank rolls. Ask your bank for rolls of pennies to search through. This is a fun and affordable way to hunt for rare coins. Attend coin shows. Coin shows are great places to meet other collectors and discover rare finds. If you do find a valuable 2008 D penny, what should you do next? Here are some steps to sell it for the best price. Get it professionally graded. As mentioned earlier, A professional grading service can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade, which is crucial for determining its value. Research its market value. Check recent auction results to see what similar coins have sold for. Websites like eBay or Heritage Auctions are great places to start. Sell at auction. Rare and valuable coins often fetch the best prices at auctions. Look for reputable auction houses that specialize in coins. Join online coin forums. Coin forums and social media groups are excellent places to connect with collectors who might be interested in buying your coin. And there you have it, everything you need to know about the 2008 Lincoln penny and why it could be worth up to $2,000 or more. Who would have thought that a simple penny could hold so much value in history? Remember, the key to finding treasure is patience and a sharp eye. So start searching through your change, visit your local coin shop, or hit up a coin show. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content about rare coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny, or if you're inspired to start searching. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Could one penny change your life? Believe it or not, a 1982 Lincoln cent, yes, the one you might have in your spare change, could be worth as much as $29,000. That's right, 1 cent turned into thousands of dollars. But how is this possible? What makes this little coin so valuable? Stay tuned, because in this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1982 Lincoln penny, its history, its variations, and why collectors are going crazy over it. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909. When it was introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the iconic design featured Lincoln's profile on the obverse side and, originally, wheat ears on the reverse. In 1959, the reverse design was changed to the Lincoln Memorial, which became the standard until 2008. But 1982 marked a pivotal moment in the history of the Lincoln penny. This year wasn't just another production run for the U.S. Mint. It was a year of transition. Due to the rising cost of copper, the Mint decided to change the composition of the penny to save money. Before 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, by mid-1982, the composition shifted to 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating. This major shift resulted in two distinct types of pennies produced in 1982, copper and zinc. So, why does the 1982 penny hold so much significance? It's because this was the only year that two different compositions of pennies were struck. But that's not all. The coins were also made with two different designs. Some featured a small date, while others had a larger date. Here's the breakdown: 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date zinc, 1982 large date zinc. In total, there were 7 different varieties of the 1982 Lincoln cent, including both mint marks, Philadelphia and Denver. With all these variations, the 1982 penny became a collector's dream. But among all these, one variety stands out as extraordinarily valuable: the 1982 small date copper penny. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the 1982 small date copper penny. Why is this specific penny worth up to $29,000? The answer lies in a rare minting error. In 1982, the U.S. Mint was transitioning to the new zinc composition. However, a small number of pennies were accidentally struck in the copper composition with the small date design. This error resulted in an ultra-rare coin that was never intended to exist. Today, these coins are like hidden treasures sought after by collectors and coin enthusiasts around the world. So, how do you know if you've struck gold, or rather copper? The first step is determining the weight of your 1982 penny. Copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh only 2.5 grams. If your penny weighs 3.11 grams and has the small date design, you might just have a fortune in your pocket. Here's how you can identify the rare 1982 small date copper penny. Weigh your penny. Use a digital coin scale to measure the weight of your penny. If it weighs 3.11 grams, it's made of copper. Check the date. Look closely at the date. The small date design has thinner numerals, and the 2 in 1982 curves more subtly. Compare it to images online to be sure. The rarest variety is the 1982 small date copper penny without a mint mark, struck in Philadelphia. However, other small date varieties are also worth checking. If your penny matches these criteria, it's time to consult a professional coin dealer or grading service. Graded and certified coins fetch the highest prices at auction, sometimes up to $29,000. Don't believe me? Let's look at some real-life examples of these pennies selling for big money. In 2017, a 1982 small-date copper penny graded MS65 by PCGS sold for a whopping $18,800 at auction, and more recently, one in pristine condition fetched $29,000, breaking records for this coin. These sales prove that these pennies are not just myths, they're real. And they're out there, waiting to be found. So, how can you start your search for this elusive coin? Here are some tips. Check your spare change. Go through your loose coins, especially older ones. Pennies from 1982 are the ones to look for. Search coin rolls. Head to your local bank and ask for rolls of pennies. Many collectors have found rare coins hiding in these rolls. Visit garage sales and flea markets. Sometimes, old coin collections are sold off without anyone realizing their value. Use a magnifying glass and scale. Invest in basic tools to examine and weigh your coins. Precision is key when identifying rare varieties. And remember, patience pays off. Many collectors spend years hunting for these rare coins, but the reward is well worth the effort. A final shot of the 1982 small-date copper penny shining brightly, with a dramatic zoom out to a pile of other pennies. So, the next time you see a penny, don't just toss it aside, inspect it carefully. That little coin could be hiding a big secret, and it might just be your ticket to $29,000. The 1982 small-date copper penny is one of the rarest and most valuable coins in circulation today, and with the right tools and knowledge, you could be the next lucky collector to strike it rich. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We'll keep bringing you fascinating stories about coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures. Who knows, the next big find might be yours. Happy hunting!